So today, we are going to be ranking NU Pokemon. However, there's a little bit of a catch to it. This goes back to a several months old TikTok trend at this point, so it's not the most relevant. But the catch is going to be that I do not know what the Pokemon is going to be until I see it. So how's it going to work? We're going to do our little Ranpoke NU command. I'm going to get Bombardier here, and then I'm going to go to this little thread right here, and then I have to say where I think Bombardier would best fit out of 5 total NU Pokemon. So, I could put it at 3, and then I'd be wanting to get 2 Pokemon that I think are better than it, and 2 Pokemon I think are worse than it. We're going to do this until we get a top 5 list that we believe is actually pretty decent. So let's try this. That was just the trial run, so we're going to do it again. Get our actual Pokemon. We got a Abomasnow. Now, Abomasnow, on our VR, it's like A-. Now, just keep in mind, this will be my opinion, so if I just differ on a Pokemon compared to where it's actually ranked on the VR, you'll see that reflected here. But Abomasnow, I feel like I'm still going to put it in the middle, because we actually have a ton of Pokemon that I would rate at least around its level. Definitely better than, so if I could roll 2 more, I feel like that's pretty possible. Let's get another. Right, so I cannot rank Abomasnow twice. Cloth. I'm gonna put Cloth at the bottom. I don't think there are that many NU Pokemon worse than Cloth. And it's not even because Cloth is like ass. It's just, it's really easy, I think, to justify Pokemon is better than it. So let's see, let's keep going. Honchkrow. Okay, I don't mind that. Honchkrow, I think, fits really well at 4. I do think you could argue between these two. There's probably a case to be had that Honchkrow is worse than Cloth, because I think there's reason to be higher on Cloth. We've talked about it before. Stealth Rock, Regenerator, Knockoff, all in one Pokemon. It's really good. I just feel like these 2 Pokemon are 2 examples of Mons that are really hard to justify using, and as a result, they're just ranked lower in my mind. So now we need 2 Pokemon that are like the cream of the crop. Let's see. And our list is fucked. Our list is doomed. So we gotta put Darkspun at 2. I was really thinking about putting Abomasnow at 2 as well, so this kind of sucks. That would have been, if I'd put Abomasnow at 2 and a Darkspun at 3, this would be a good list. And then Ranpoke, Chansey. Yeah, this one, oh, it's so sad. I don't think y'all understand. One miss cost us a perfect try on our first attempt. Damn, I would have loved it if we flipped Darkspun and Abomasnow. Oh well. We try again. We try again, guys. We're gonna do this until we can get it right. Like I said, we're gonna do this until we get a top 5 that I really like. So let's go again. Ranpoke, Toxicroak. I'm putting Toxicroak at 1. This is one of the best Pokemon in the format. I think we could do this. Scyther. I'm putting Scyther at 2. This is another really good Pokemon in the format. Alright, let's see it. Well, that didn't take long to mess up. Okay. Now we got the Dunsparce at 3. Where it debatably could be 1. Spidops. Okay, I mean, it doesn't even matter. I'm just doing this just to do it at this point. Spidops, yeah, and then Vespiquen. Right. You know what sucks too? There's probably still a case to be had that if I had to Dunsparce at 2 and Scyther at 3, that it would have been an okay list. I don't even want to see this list. I don't even want to see this one. Get it off my screen. Get it out of my sight. That one's just sad. Also, it's probably just easier to keep one of these already set up. So we're gonna do that. Clawitzer? I'm gonna potentially mess up like with Abomasnow, but I'm gonna put Clawitzer at 3. It's a strong wall breaker, but I think having it in the middle rank works out okay. Spidops again, that's great. Spidops is trash. We put it at the bottom. That's a freebie. Because even if I get a Pokemon that I think is worse than Spidops maybe, realistically, there's not gonna be much difference between it and Spidops, you know? Drifblim. Ooh. Now this is a little hard because Drifblim is it's one of the top Pokemon in the tier. It's just not quite at the tippity top. It's like you'd say high rank Pokemon. Drifblim is a high rank, but it's on the lower end. I'm gonna try Drifblim at 2. This is also a little risky, but we're gonna do it. Appleton, I don't mind Appleton at 4. We need this last Pokemon to be a god. We need this to be like, I need to see like Umbreon here, or Vaporeon. And we get Bruxish. Oh my goodness, we did it. I do not mind this. This top 5 I think works really well. Bruxish, definitely a Pokemon that people aren't as high on anymore. Maybe it's suffering from Metacham syndrome, where it's really prepped for, because everyone acknowledges it's really good, and in an offensive metagame as well. It can be hard to get as much use out of a Pokemon like Bruxish. Maybe that people would have expected out of it. But I don't mind it. Also, I turned on the music. It's probably a little late for that, but you know what? Better late than never. But I don't mind this list. I'm gonna keep it up top now. I want to have it as an example to reference. We're gonna try to do another. I said I was gonna go till I got a list that I liked, but we're only 6 minutes in, so let's do it again. Tauros Paldea Combat? I'm putting that at 1. Oh wait, I don't have to spell it like that. I was gonna do the icons. But I'm gonna put Paldea Tauros at 1. It's one of the best spawns in the tier. Lycanroc? This is a bit tricky because again we have that whole could be 2, but maybe put it at 3. I'm put it at 3. And I'm greeting here. I'm definitely greeting Zangoose. Oh, this is a little scary. Because Zangoose is still a pretty solid Pokemon, and to have it at 4 worries me a ton. Muck. Okay. Muck at 2 I'm actually okay with. We need some absolute mid. Oh, beautiful. We got some mid. Now, this is a list I'm a little not sure on. I mean, me personally, I would actually put Veluza as better than Zangoose anyway. And I do think I'd probably... Muck versus Paldean Tauros is honestly a coin flip to me. This list didn't happen. That one didn't happen. I don't mind it, but it's not this quality. Like, this is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. That one, not a huge fan. Let's try to get Pacific. Oh, wow. Free number 1. Incredible. Just don't get Sandaconda. Actually, you know what? No, do get Sandaconda. That's a free number 2. I'm gonna put Lycanroc at 3 again. Again, with a lot of those, like, A- area Pokemon in the VR, I kind of feel the same way about a lot of them, where they are good. I just feel like we've got enough Pokemon in the format that I'd argue above them, or at the very least, I'm okay with maybe having them flipped order with another of their caliber. So, we're gonna do it at 3. Just like when above, so you cannot get put on the list twice. Copper? See, this is why I put Lycan at 3. Copper Raj is an easy slot in at 2. You just get 2 Pokemon that are kind of mid now. Appleton. Oh, Appleton's a little hard. I'm gonna put it at 4. Just like the above list, I'm gonna put Appleton at 4. We're gonna hope we get some trash here. Give me some trash. That's unfortunate. I would definitely rank Veluza as a Pokemon better than Appleton. No! It's okay. Let's do one more. This will be the last one no matter what. But let's see it. That was so good too, right till the end. No. Honchkrow, I'm putting you at like 4. I don't think Honchkrow is very good. And we get Appleton. Okay, this is a little bit of a problem already. Do I think Appleton's better or worse than Honchkrow? And the reason I say it's a problem already is because if I say Appleton's worse than Honchkrow, then I already am ceding the fact that no matter what, I need Pokemon that are at least better caliber than Honchkrow. Which, I mean, it's not impossible, it's just maybe not as easy as I'd like for it to be. Also, these are 2 Pokemon that are like at the same... You know what? I'm putting Appleton at 3. Because Appleton and Honchkrow are kind of the same ilk. Where they're not bad, it's just I don't want to use them ever, really, unless I'm building around it. They're that kind of Pokemon where you're just not overly excited about how good they are. They're both pretty average examples of a new Pokemon. So I'll have Appleton above Honch. I think I could get a Pokemon worse than Honchkrow. Well, it won't be Chansey. Chansey's number 2. This is... And you know what, I also kind of did this, because... I'll be honest, I put Appleton at 3 because it's a little bit more fun if we, if we take the list in this direction and say, hey, the last 2 Pokemon, what has to be the best on the list, what has to be the worst? Alright, let's see it. Sandaconda, I like that. Sandaconda, best Pokemon on the list. Okay. Alright, let's see it. Ah. Jolteon. Jolteon is worse than Honchkrow and Appleton, guys. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's it from me, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, I guess. Wow. That's an interesting one to end it on.